Hello friends, welcome to Srija Tech Talks. So today we are going to see Java programming fundamentals. So let's first understand what is Java. Java is object-oriented programming language. So what is object then? Object is something which is existing. Example like chair, pen, and so on. So let's see what are the fundamentals. Java programming language helps in developing distributed applications. As it is platform independent, it was inspired by C++ and many of its syntaxes. So basically, Java has similar syntaxes, um, you know, with C++, and it's a basic and robust programming language. Robust means something which is strong about its language because it is a simple basic English, and that's where it says basic. And the robust means because of its many features. We will see them in the further sessions. So one can build any type of applications like enterprise applications, web applications, mobile application, and cloud-based application using Java, and it was originally developed by James Gosling. It is the most popular programming language for enterprise applications. Enterprise means here we can say it's a banking applications as such. Java Programming Fundamental course is designed to introduce the fundamentals of Java programming and its object-oriented features. This course will help us to learn Java through hands-on approach. So let's see the introduction to Java then. Java is a general purpose high level language developed by Sun Microsystem. It was designed to small, simple, portable across platforms and operating systems. Java was initially developed for consumer devices. Then it became popular platform to develop enterprise application like banking application. So let's see some of the features of Java. It's an object oriented programming language. Object means everything you write in the Java, it is an object. So let's see deeper into the object in the further sessions. It is a simple language because it uses basic English, and it syntaxes are similar to the C++. When compared to other object oriented programming language like C++, it is a robust, architecture neutral, secure, multi-threading, and designed for distribution application. We will look into all of this in the further session in detail. Let's see what is platform independent. Java, it is a platform independent. Write once, run anywhere. It is due to JVM. Here, JVM means Java Virtual Machine. It is um, it is a platform dependent, whereas the Java is platform independent. We will see them in detail in the first session also. So let's see how it become a platform independent in an example. So user write a program which is a .java file, which is a source file, and then it is compiled using JDK, Java Development Kit. Then a .class file is generated, which is basically a bytecode we call. Then it will be given to the JVM, which is a platform dependent. Here the JVM is specific to the individual operating system. It is the responsible for making this class file to run based on the underlying operating system. So let's see the Java architecture. A source file is given, which is basically a .java file. Then it is compiled. Then a bytecode would be generated. Then a bytecode will be given to the JVM. JVM has a class loader which responsible loading all classes. Then it verify use bytecode using bytecode verifier. Then interpreter is responsible for running the Java code, which interprets each line, um, And we can also see one interview question: what is the difference between compiler and interpreter? Compiler compiles all code in once it will compile all code, whereas interpreter it checks line by line. That is the only difference between them. Zit code generators, just in time, it is for faster running, and then it would be given to the OS, then hardware, and produce a print of that particular code or something like that. And in Java we have something called automatic garbage collection. It is also the important feature of Java. Its unique feature in Java: reuse already existing memory locations. It's like when in a given Java code, if a particular variable object is no longer be used, it is auto garbage collected, and it can also reuse the existing memory location. It does automatically in Java. That's where avoid memory leakage. Summary: so we have seen the features of Java and what is platform independent Java architecture and auto garbage collection. So this is all about Java. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any question, please do comment. Based on this, I'll be making another video on your doubts. Thank you.